everyone, today's video is going to be an unboxing of the June Boxycharm. So I'm making this video a little bit late. I just had a lot of videos going on, but hopefully you're still interested to see what I got in this month's box, what I think about it, and all of that. Now, I did have the little sheet that comes with it, but I lost it because, like I said, I've had this for about a week now and I just haven't been able to upload a video about it. So I don't really remember what the theme was. But there was a theme, and it was something with like street art or something. I don't know. Just know that there was a theme. I got 5 full-size products as usual. Well, really 7 this month, but you'll see what I'm talking about. The first one that I was probably most excited for, big surprise, was an eyeshadow palette. Now, you could have gotten one of 3 different versions in the Boxycharm. I do keep up with a lot of like Boxycharm on Instagram and just like, I think the blog is called My Subscription Addiction. I don't know. I just always Google, hey, what's going to, like, Boxycharm June 2017, and that's the first one that comes up. So I think that's the one I use. I don't know. I try to keep up with it and because I'm not very patient. And I saw that there was one of 3 you could get. Now, I got number 2, which is Do Your Squats. And this is the most neutral of them all. They were all 3 very neutral, but one was more purpley and one had, like, a really pretty sparkly purple shadow. And this one's pretty much all browns. So that's what it looks like. This was the one I wanted least of all. If you follow me, then you know I'm all about color and really experimenting with my makeup. And this is pretty neutral. But it's also kind of a good thing I got this because I don't really have that many neutral eyeshadows in comparison to everything else because I'm so drawn to everything else, if that makes sense. Now today, I used this shade Driven as my brow bone highlight. I used this shade Limitless as my inner corner highlight. I used Invincible as my transition. I used Unshakable as my crease corner. I used Awesome as a lid, Terrific as the outer corner. So I used 6 of the 9 shades. I don't like it. I think today's look, it's fine. It's not the best look I've ever made. Not by any means, but it's very dark. This is a very, very dark palette. I'm sorry if my lighting goes in and out. Of course, right when I started to film, a huge storm said, hey girl, it's time. So, I'm sorry about that if that happens. So let's just do swatches. So, Driven, Limitless, and Invincible are what's on the first row. And I did show swatches of this on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, I'll link it below. And my swatches look a lot different than the ones on Boxycharm's website. Surprise, surprise. You can see that Limitless shade, I think it swatches a lot darker than it looks in the pan. It's a lot more gold. Next we have the shade Bodacious, Dazzling, and Indomitable. And those are all 3 just kind of, 2 shimmeries and another matte. And then the last one is Awesome, Terrific, and Unshakable. Terrific is one of those shades that's matte with some glitter in it, but it just shows up matte on the eyes. So that's the swatches. It's okay. It's $28 is what it's valued, which is more than the whole value of the box. So, I mean, it's a great product to have in this Boxycharm, but I don't love it. I found Unshakable was super hard to blend out. It was really patchy and just didn't blend. And Awesome was also kind of chunky. It shows up darker than I thought it would. And it just, I don't know, it's a shimmer. So let me show you. It's that one. It's a shimmer. But it was almost like when I was trying to blend it, the shimmer was coming off and just leaving a brown base, if that makes sense. I don't know. It was weird. So that's that palette. Not my favorite. Next, these 2 kind of go together. So this is the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Illuminati. This is the highlight I have on today. It's right on my nose and on my cheekbones. I have heard people talk about this, so when I saw that this was in the box, I was immediately really, really excited. It has one of those packagings like Bare Minerals, where it's got the movable sifter. Hold on. So you can close the sifter or open it, which is really nice packaging. It had like like a clear plastic sticker over the holes when I first got it, which I realized is very great for traveling, but it was a bugger to get off. Like, it was almost impossible. I thought I was going to break it. And this is a really pretty gold, if you can see that. Let me give you a nice swatch. It's beautiful. It does have some glitter in it. Look at that. So that's just a swatch. I'm going to blend it out some just because, you know, obviously I don't wear it like that. It's really gold, but it's very light catching. So even on my, I would say, light skin tone, it still shows up. It does have some glitter in it, but I really do like the way it looks on the cheeks. So I'm a fan of that. I was really excited to get it because, again, it's one of those products that I've heard a lot about. So I was happy to actually have one myself. And kind of with that came this brush. This is a Luxie Beauty 640 Pro Precision Tapered brush. And again, on their social media, they were talking about using this for highlighter. Now, I did that today, and my highlighter went a little bit farther than I like. Because you can, like, put it on the very tip, but this is a very fluffy, kind of wispy brush, which is great, but it means that, like, when you start blending, you can even see how much it, like, expands. And it pretty much just brought my highlighter halfway down where I like my blush. So there was that. So what I think I'm going to use this for is actually to set under my eyes. I think it'd be really great for that. I don't think it's the best for highlighting, but I do have quite a few Luxie Beauty brushes. I've never gotten one from Boxycharm, but I have gotten many from Ipsy, actually. And Ipsy is a $10 a month subscription as opposed to a $21, just throwing that out there. So I do like Luxie Beauty brushes, and this is really nice. It's soft, it's good quality. I just don't think it's great for highlighting. The fourth item I got is the lip product I have on today. This is the OFRA Cosmetics Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick. Now, I believe I read that there was a shade Tuscany and then maybe another shade. I don't know which one I have because there's no sticker anywhere that says the name of it. So I don't know which one I have. I can't really tell you that. It is what I have on my lips today. It's kind of a really deep purple. I really like this shade. You can see it's kind of coming out of my lip line a little bit. You can also see my sweat. I don't think I'm going to make a video all summer that I'm not sweating in, guys. I'm sorry. I try not to, but it's freaking 10 billion degrees outside, so I don't know what you want me to do. So here it is. I don't know. It seems like it's feathering out of my lip lines a little bit. It's a really nice formula. It's super comfortable. It really seems like it's feathering a lot. Let's be honest. It was kind of sloppy. I didn't put it on sloppy. I didn't mean to. It's probably because of my sweat. But that's what happens in Georgia. But I really like it. I like the color. I like the formulation. It's not kissable, like kiss proof, like it will transfer off. But it's very matte, very comfortable. However, this is a $17 liquid lipstick. And again, I really like it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this. But if you're really intrigued by trying this formula, or maybe you love this formula, the ColourPop Ultra Satins, in my opinion, are pretty much the exact same. And they're $6 a piece versus $17. So if you've been wanting to try this, or if you love this formula and you want more shades, the ColourPop Ultra Satin are almost the exact same. So that's all I'm saying. But it's still really exciting. I've heard so much about OFRA liquid lipstick, so I was really excited to get it in this box. And the fifth product, which is actually 3 products, are Biobelle Sheet Masks. Now, this is another product that I think has been pretty hyped here on YouTube. So I was really excited to have it. I feel like Boxycharm, I would say 4 of the 5 products this month were products I've heard about before Boxycharm, and they were things that I was really excited to try. So I got the Primer Face Mask, the Beauty Scoop Face Mask, and the Stay Gorgeous Face Mask. These are all sheet masks. Now, I used this one this morning, and it says to use it as a primer, leave it on your face for 5 minutes, and then rinse it off. Now, I thought you were just rinsing it off because you were trying to expedite the process of putting on your makeup, so I didn't rinse it off for a little while, and it was really sticky. So definitely rinse this one off. My makeup applied nicely. I didn't notice anything super special about this, so I don't know about that one. These are $4.99 a piece, and you can get them at Ulta. And then, like I said, I haven't tried these 2 yet, but I like sheet masks a lot. I think they're a fun product to put in here. And I realize these are $4.99 versus this, which is a $26.99 product. But it's almost like, ooh, I'm getting multiple products instead of just one. Like, it's almost like you feel like you're getting a better deal. At least I do. I don't know. I don't want to speak for everybody. So that was exciting. So all in all, this box was worth I spent $21 on this box, and it was worth $110.96, which is obviously a killer deal. And I'm really happy with 4 of the 5 products. This eyeshadow palette I don't love, but the other 4 I'm really excited to have and to try out. If you watch my Ipsy versus Sephora play, then you're not going to be surprised by hearing this, but I did go ahead and decide to cancel this subscription. I've only had it for 3 months, and I've been waiting to get it for so long. Now, I'm not canceling it because of the products I've gotten in these boxes. Like I said, almost all of these products I'm really excited to try, and even this, once I saw it, I was excited to try it. And I am a makeup junkie. I love trying new makeup and discovering new brands. The reason why I am deciding to cancel this subscription service is just because I have a ton of makeup. A ton. There's no way around it, and I'm not going to apologize for it. I love makeup. It makes me happy. I love buying makeup. I love trying new things. I love getting the Disney makeup that's come out kind of recently. I love it. But I at one point had 4 subscription services. Assuming that each one of those gives you 5 products a month, which is about average, that's 20 beauty products a month that I'm bringing into my collection. Now, I do have a monthly series of empties videos, which I'll link below, and you can see that I am pretty good at using up my makeup. This eyeshadow palette will probably take me over a year to use up. Probably the same with this highlighter. So I just don't need to keep bringing more and more makeup into my collection. Also, even though this month was really great, and it's a really great deal. Like I said, $110.96, worth of product for $21 is amazing no matter how you slice it. But I think in the long run, I'll be happier knowing instead of just spending $21 and kind of getting a mixed bag of products I really love versus products I'm kind of hesitant on, I'd be happier saving that money and spending full price, spending the full value of an item for a product that I know I'm going to be happy I have. For example, again, this was $21 a month. This Lorac cheek palette was $28. So it's a little bit more, but almost the same. And I was so excited to get this. I love Beauty and the Beast. This was something I knew I had to have. And I was so happy to have it. Now, for almost the same value, I think I would rather have 1 or maybe 2 items that are something that I'm really passionate about versus 5 items where I might discover something I really love, but I don't need more makeup. I think it's a great subscription service. I think that if you're trying to grow your collection, if you're not at the point where you're almost at capacity, where you're just kind of like, okay, I need to slow down. I'm buying too much. I need to slow down and not keep purchasing and purchasing and purchasing. Then you'd be really happy with Boxycharm. And I've already seen like leaks from the July Boxycharm box, and I'm already kind of like, ooh, I might want that. Ooh, did I make a mistake? But I think for me personally, I'm going to be happier making purchases that are more exact and that I actually choose versus subscription services. And that's, again, only because of how much makeup I have. And it's a lot. I'm going to do a makeup inventory within a couple of weeks. That's the goal at least. And you'll see, it's a lot. So, that's just my thoughts on it. Again, this Boxycharm was great. I don't want you to think I'm bashing Boxycharm or saying it's not a good subscription service, because if you're interested in getting Boxycharm, I think you'd be really happy with it. I'm certainly happy with it. It's just for where I am in my life with my money and with the collection of makeup I have, I don't need a subscription service like this. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you found it helpful and enjoyable. I hope it didn't seem too negative, because that is never, ever, ever my intention. But yeah, I really hope you liked it, and I'll see you all real soon. Bye.